Hello everyone, welcome to Study IQ. In this video, I will bring to you the current affairs of 3rd of April. So let's start the video. Who has won the Bahrain Grand Prix? Grand Prix, is the name for the Formula 1 race, and last year, that is 2018, Formula 1 world champion was Lewis Hamilton, and this year also, Bahrain Grand Prix has been won by Lewis Hamilton. He is a British driver, he drives the car Mercedes, he is from Britain. Which Indian filmmaker has joined as an official ambassador of the Toronto International Film Festival's Share Her Journey? Share Her Journey is an initiative of the Toronto Film Festival. Official ambassador is Reema Das. For those who found this name familiar, she is the director of the movie Village Rockstars, Assamese movie that was India's official entry for the Oscars. It did not win the Oscar, and remember that Toronto is in Canada. And also remember that the best film Oscar this year went to the movie Green Book. Green Book. Senior BJP leader Dilip Sarkar passed away. He was a 5 times member of Legislative Assembly from which state? Dilip Sarkar was from Tripura. Even if you don't know the answer, you can take a guess. Sarkar is a Bengali surname, mostly, the northeast, like mainly West Bengal, Tripura, some parts of Assam. So the answer is Tripura. Tripura CM is Biplab Kumar Dev. There is a lake also in Tripura called Rudra Sagar Lake. Eicher Motors Limited, which is basically the parent company of Royal Enfield, they have appointed which person as the CEO of Royal Enfield? Who is the new CEO of Royal Enfield? His name is Vinod Dasari. And those who don't know, he was earlier the managing director of Ashok Leyland. So the answer is Vinod Dasari. This is basically headquartered in Chennai. World Autism Awareness Day was observed on which date? Autism is basically a phenomena where a person's mental development is low compared to the age. So for example, if there is a child 10 years of age, but the mental age or the mind has developed only as equivalent to a child of 5 years. So he's lagging behind in mental development, right? This is autism. So autism awareness is a very important question for the exam also. The day is 2nd of April. You must know the theme also for this day. The theme was assistive technologies. Just write it down somewhere. Assistive technologies, active participation. Basically, this means that technology can really help the disabled or the differently abled people to catch up. Like we see in case of visually impaired, these days they are using great technologies to catch up with their counterparts. Which superhero has become the first inductee of the Comic Con Museum's Character Hall of Fame? Which superhero is it? And this superhero is a character of DC Comics. I'm talking about Batman. Reliance Nippon Life Asset Management, they have partnered with which company to enable the customers of Reliance Mutual Fund to carry out voice-based financial transaction? Voice-based financial transaction, which company will help Reliance to enable it? The company is Google. Google. Now, Google launched something known as Nav Lake last year in 2018. Can you tell me what is Nav Lake? Second question, which Indian ministry they launched a software called E-Aksharayan? E-Aksharayan software was launched by which Indian ministry, and this software basically enables the editing of scanned documents. With E-Aksharayan, you can edit scanned documents. Write down the answer of both these questions. In a first of its kind, the Election Commission of India, headed by Mr. Sunil Arora, they have partnered with how many radio stations for educating the voters, especially the first time voters? They are partnering with 150 radio stations across India. They have also launched a mobile app called C-Vigil for reporting the model code of conduct violation. There is a turmeric. In Hindi, we call turmeric haldi. So Kandhamal turmeric has got the geographical indication tag, and this is a Kandhamal haldi is a product of which state? It is a product in Odisha, mainly the tribal belt. Similarly, another haldi or turmeric of Erode in Tamil Nadu recently got the geographical indicator tag. United States Health Monitor Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, they have withdrawn their advisory against the pregnant women visiting which country regarding the Zika virus. The country is India. So we saw that there were some cases of Zika reported in Kerala and especially the south. So America, they issued an advisory or a warning to all the pregnant women visiting India, but now they have withdrawn. So this shows that India is now much safer with respect to Zika. National Pharmaceutical Pricing Authority NPPA, which basically controls the prices of the drugs and other medical equipments in India, they have approved an increase in prices of the cardiac stent. By what percent? You can see here during the balloon catheterization procedure, the stent are used to decongest the arteries. So 4.2% is the increase. Which country has scrapped the professional criteria for expats to sponsor their families? This will basically enable the expats to take care of their family, and earlier the foreigners in this country, they were allowed to sponsor family member based on only their profession, the criteria of profession, but now that has been withdrawn. This has been done by UAE. Capital is Abu Dhabi and currency is dirham. Which country has banned commercial fishing, industrial fishing for 1 month because there was a depletion of fish, and this problem is faced by all the African countries. Now they are facing a huge shortage of fish in the oceans. So the latest country to ban fishing is Sierra Leone. Also remember one fish called Mahasir fish, and it is also called tiger of waters, and it is mainly found in Kerala. It has been given critically endangered status in the red data book by the IUCN. Which social media platform has launched Why Am I Seeing This Post feature? Why Am I Seeing This Post is basically to help users understand and control what they see from various news websites or pages and groups or their friends on social media. Why Am I Seeing This Post is by Facebook. Custom officials of which country, they have ordered to destroy 3 lakh maps for not mentioning some territories as a part of its own country. This country thinks that Arunachal and Taiwan are a part of it, and if there is any map which does not show Arunachal or Taiwan as its part, should be destroyed. So this country has ordered destruction of 3 lakh maps. We are talking about China. China considers Arunachal as South Tibet and considers it a part of China. Which country's president, Abdulaziz Bouteflika, has announced his retirement? He will retire at the end of April. And he has been a president for 20 years. He is 82 years old and he wants to probably retire now. He has announced his retirement. He will not be a part of active politics. He was the president of Algeria. Which country has won the ICC Test Championship Mace for the 3rd consecutive year? ICC Test Championship Mace was won by India. New Zealand was 2nd. And Manu Sahani has become the new CEO of ICC. The Reserve Bank of India, they will inject how much cash into the system to improve liquidity in the next 3 years? They will infuse $5 billion. $5 billion will be injected into the banking ecosystem in the next 3 years. AFSPA, Armed Forces Special Powers Act, which is very controversial. After 32 years, it has been withdrawn from 9 districts of which state? Total, there are 25 districts in this state. There were 22, but 3 more were made last year. It is Arunachal Pradesh. Pakke Kesang, Lepareda and Shiomi were declared districts in Arunachal, increasing the number of districts from 22 to 25. Name the president of Google Southeast Asia and head of Google India who has quit, announced his retirement. He will be joining Sequoia Capital now as an advisor. His name is Rajan Anandan. Important question. Just as in India we have a league for cricket called IPL, we have for Kabaddi, we have for various games. Now we will have a franchise-based league for Kho Kho also, which is a traditional sport from India. Now this Kho Kho league will be called Ultimate Kho Kho. How many teams will participate in Ultimate Kho Kho league? Total, there will be 8 teams that will participate in Professional Kho Kho League. Famous film director J. Mahindran passed away. He was a very famous film director of which regional cinema? He was a very famous regional director in Tamil cinema. Highest percentage of carbon is found in which form of coal? The poorest carbon is in peat, then more carbon is in lignite, furthermore in bituminous, and furthermore in anthracite. So anthracite is considered the purest form of coal. And anthracite has the highest carbon and the lowest sulfur. So anthracite is the purest coal among these 4 and peat is the poorest. Also remember, coal is a form of carbon. Okay. Xylem, it is a vascular tissue in plants. So xylem does what? Xylem transports water and minerals. And phloem, there is one more vascular tissue, phloem, it transports food. Ring of fire is found in which ocean? It's a earthquake prone zone which is found in the Pacific Ocean. And you can see here, this is the part of Asia. This is what you have, Australia, New Zealand, etc. And here you have North America, this is South America, and this is Pacific Ocean. This is the Ring of Fire. And now you can realize why Peru, Chile, Mexico, the western part of America, Japan, South Korea, there is a Korean Peninsula, some part of Australia, especially the eastern part, why they receive a lot of earthquakes, because they lie in the Ring of Fire. So this was the video for 3rd of April. I hope you liked and enjoyed the video. If you did, do like, comment, share, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow, same time. Take care. Goodbye.